based on in my opinion, a false home values that we're seeing now.
Well, the tax increase from
We're not increasing the taxes.
From the increased assessed home values by our tax assessor.
So people are literally looking at a $2,000 a year increase in the cost of just to live in your home. This is a false economy that's getting ready to collapse real quick.
I'd like to call for a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Got a motion, can I get a second?
Second.
Got a second. So we got a motion and a second. No further discussion, all in favor? Commissioner Anglin?
Anglin, aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Motion carries. Any against? Got one against? Motion carries.
Hi, I'm Bruce B. Holmes, the last duly elected official in North Henry County. During the last 3 years of my term in office, we saw interest rates significantly rising. We saw the economy going backwards. We saw oil prices going up. We saw the cost for used vehicles going up. We saw homes appreciating in value because of the shortage. We saw investors coming into your community trying to buy up all the real estate to make us all renters. Things have honestly been going in the wrong direction. And as a leader, you have to be in tune to what's going on in the economy. If you're elected specifically in this county and someone asks you about the interest rates, you should be able to articulate what's going on with the interest rates. And you should understand how that impacts the homeowners in this particular county, given the fact that the majority of people in this county are homeowners. The Board of Commissioners have been on a tear, increasing taxes on homeowners over the last 3 years. A lot of homeowners have been feeling increased pressure, and the blame has been set on the school board. And the school board has nothing to do with assessed values in Henry County. The Board of Commissioners selects each member of the tax assessors, and the tax assessor's office serves at the pleasure of the Henry County Board of Commissioners. Education is an investment, and you're not going to get much pushback there. But there is a problem when the Board of Commissioners can go up on our taxes nearly $50 to $60 million in a 3-year time period and blame it on the school board. As an elected leader, we have to be responsible for our decisions, either if the people are pushing back on it or if they accept them. We have to stand on those decisions and explain why these decisions are going to be good for homeowners. In the case of increasing our taxes over the past 3 years, that hasn't been good for homeowners. We've seen hundreds of people move out of this county due to the high taxes. Unnecessarily high taxes. The county, during bad economic times, should be able to manage the budget and get us through this terrible period. Instead, we continue to put more and more pressure on Henry County homeowners. The millage rate has nothing to do with the tax increase. The millage rate is just part of the calculation for how much you will pay in taxes. The tax increase is based on home appreciation, and home appreciation is good. However, from a millage rate perspective, it doesn't mean that the amount you pay in taxes needs to increase. Each mill has a value. One mill in Atlanta may be worth $5 million this year, compared to a mill in Henry County that's only worth $3 million. If property values go up in Henry County, that mill can be worth $4 million. If your millage rate is at 10 and your assessed values go up, and the budget is $200 million, now you need less mills in order to achieve that budgetary amount. So a simple solution would be to just roll back the mill, and you'll have the same revenue to operate on as you had in the previous year. It's that simple. Has nothing to do with the school board. It has everything to do with the Board of Commissioners making the right decision for our citizens. We have a number of people elected in this county who don't own homes. They don't know what it's like to pay real estate taxes. They don't know what it's like to pay homeowners insurance. They're just paying rent. We have elected officials that live at home with their parent. How can they relate to the everyday hardworking citizen? The first board I sat on, everyone was in business. Everyone had seen a spreadsheet. Everyone knew how to budget. Everyone knew what a credit and a debit was, a liability and an asset. They all knew it. I venture to say you don't have many people in Henry County government that understand that today. And that's a problem. That's a problem for me, that's a problem for you, and that's a problem for each and every taxpayer in this county. We need elected officials who put our citizens first and get away from the game plan, because that's just a facade to hide behind what you don't know, to hide behind the fact that you don't understand how to manage a business. Let's get back to civility and doing the right thing for the taxpayers. Let's get back to having a vision for the county and investing in this county in ways that's going to benefit not only our children, but our children's children. We are on a slippery slope, and we're sliding pretty fast downhill. These seats belong to the citizens. They don't belong to us as individuals. Citizens will select the people that they want in these seats, which will determine the direction that this county will go in the future. We'll get through this. We have to pay attention to who we're electing to the Henry County government. You can see, if you elect the wrong person, this train can go downhill very quickly. Let's get back to electing astute people, people that actually have resumes, people who actually have business experience, and people who actually have a history of getting the job done. I'm Bruce B. Holmes, running for Henry County Commissioner, District 2.
What's your thoughts on providing the citizens some relief by rolling back $1 million and taking that $9 million out of fund balance to support necessary services in the county? Do you understand that the Fed is trying to increase the unemployment rate? Do you understand that is what's happening right now with the Feds?
I do understand. That's why the Fed increased the interest rates.
When you're elected,
The second part of
when
your
you're elected
question-
as
the
a
second part of
commissioner,
your
when
question,
you're elected as a
Commissioner, if you wanted to talk to
commissioner,
me.
you have fiduciary responsibility over the budget.
I have
And if you
fiduciary
see
responsibility over the
if
budget.
you see a cloud over the economy and over this county, you should take steps to do things to ensure that this county doesn't go bankrupt. If you remember back to 2008, the economy was great. I mean, there were some warning signs, but in October of 2008, nobody anticipated the bottom would fall out on that one day. GDP is down 2 straight quarters. We're in a recession. Walmart reported terrible earnings yesterday. We are not in a position to increase taxes on the taxpayers with the inflated home assessments. So why not give citizens relief? Why not give our citizens a break?